we got home, and I felt the wall. I said, what? She said, you didn't buy me a birthday present. I said, what are you talking about? I just fostered the gross national product of 7 Central American countries. She said, you didn't say that any of them were my birthday presents. And I was like, oh, this is wrong. And so, in August, I said, what do you want for Christmas? Because I wanted to get this thing straightened out. I said, what do you want for Christmas? And she had this magazine she wanted a subscription to. I could do that. She had the 2 pieces of art that she wanted framed. I thought I could handle that. And then we were down at my sister's house, and my sister has a mother's bracelet. And for those of you that don't know what a mother's bracelet is, it's a bracelet. And it's got these little sterling silver blocks on it with letters of the alphabet that spell out the names of your children. And my wife held one up, and she said, I want one of these for Christmas. But, and after, at this point, 11 years of marriage, my wife had figured out that I'm not pretending to be stupid, you know. This is not an act. If you want me to know something, please say it in no unspecific terms. She said, I want one of these for Christmas, but I want our children's names on it. Wrote that down. But I still wanted to do something special. I wanted to go out on a limb and, you know, think for myself and really impress her. So in about October, I was driving to the post office. And between my house and the post office, there's an old theater that someone was renovating. And they put out a brand new marquee. It was Art Deco with, you know, big chrome and black and baby blue. And coming down the front of the marquee in big black letters, it said WVS SPA. And I thought, West Virginia's Spa. I thought they left out the apostrophe, but we do that in West Virginia so we can put it in words that don't need them. You know? So, it said West Virginia's Spa. And I thought, that's great. I can go in there. I can buy my wife a gift certificate to the spa. I can give that to her for Christmas. And then sometime when I've been gone for 4 or 5 days, you know, on a storytelling event, and she's been at home with the kids, then I can get home and she can go spend a day at the spa and do whatever relaxing things you do at a spa. So I drove by this place. It wasn't open. It wasn't open. It got to be November. It got to be early December. It was like, remember in The Great Escape where Steve McQueen, Big X asks him to escape and get the timetables for the trains and then get recaptured so he can give that information to Big X so on March 27th when everybody breaks out they know what train to catch. So McQueen goes out and he gets captured, or he gets the train schedules and he gets captured, but then the Germans put him in the cooler, and then there's this tension because is he going to get out in time to tell him the train schedules? It was like that. Is it going to open in time? Is it going to open in time? Finally, about 2 weeks before Christmas, there was a big sign out front that said grand opening. So I whipped into the parking lot. I had my then 5-year-old son with me. We went in, and I had never been in a spa before. So I didn't know exactly what to expect. But there were cubicles, and that seemed weird to me. But I went up to the front desk, and there were 2 nice little old ladies sitting there, and I said, I would like to buy a gift certificate. And there was a big bowl of chewy peppermint candies on the counter. And my son was reaching up and trying to grab as many as he could. And I was trying to pretend like I had thought before this moment to teach him some manners, you know. I said, I would like to buy a gift certificate. And one of the ladies said, for what? And I said, for my wife. And she said, for what? And I thought this was more than she needed to know, but I was going to be polite. I said, for Christmas. She said, what do you think we are? I said, I think you're West Virginia Spa. She said, why do you think that? I said, because the sign out front says WVS SPA. And by this time, people were like looking over their cubicles and sticking their heads around doors. And the one lady said, that stands for the West Virginia School Service Personnel Association. And I said, so you don't sell gift certificates? And I just sort of nodded at my son, and he grabbed a bunch of candy, and we went running out of there. Went to the other side of town. There's a spa on the other side of town. I bought my wife a gift certificate from that spa. And 2 days before Christmas, in the newspaper, they ran a big story about the grand opening of the new offices of the West Virginia School Service Personnel Association. And they had a big photograph with the letters coming down in the front of the building. And before my wife saw it, I cut that photograph out of the newspaper and I wrapped her gift certificate in that photograph. So on Christmas morning, not only did she get the gift certificate, but she also got this great story to go along with it. And she liked it so much that I'm pretty sure I now have 1 credit coming.